ladies and gentlemen, my name is Katie and welcome to Primordial Kingdom. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my experience with the Fort Leonard Wood family day / graduation day. I meant to record this last week, but I didn't because, you know, I suck. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. Anyway, so my experience was very different from everyone else's. Michael had the opportunity to give me a call a few days before I was supposed to leave, and he told me that he fell out of the ruck march and he didn't pass his PT test, so he didn't think he was going to be graduating. And that was incredibly stressful. So he said that he had like a few different options as far as getting like discharged or doing retests. He did the option for the retests. He had to redo his ruck march the day of family day, so he had no idea if he was going to be able to see me. And then I think he said that his retest for the PT test was the following Monday, and he didn't feel confident in his ability to pass, so I had to like mentally prepare myself for going there and not being able to see him at all. Actually, I had to make up my mind on whether I wanted to go at all or not. So obviously, I wasn't going to pass up the opportunity to possibly maybe see him after 2.5 months. Like, I'm going to do everything I can to try to see him. So yeah, I decided to go anyway, and I was like, I can't think of another word, but like, I was so worried that I was going to like not see him, that I was going to spend all this time and money to go see him and not be able to. So every single day I was waiting for a phone call saying, hey, yeah, I passed, I'm gonna be there, or no, I didn't pass, don't come, like, you won't be able to see me. I got none of that, absolutely no communication at all whatsoever. So this entire experience just sucked. But like, being here now, it makes sense the way that they did everything. Like, he didn't do any of his retests until after family day and graduation day. But like, it would have been nice if they would have said, yeah, you'll be able to see him, don't worry. I got no information at all. So when I get to family day, I walk in the auditorium, and on the left side, I see like a really tiny group of soldiers, maybe 5 or 6 of them, and I see Michael among them, so I sit kind of close by, just in case I maybe get the opportunity to talk to him for 30 seconds. I'm not expecting anything at this point. Whoever's in charge, I can't remember, I have a horrible memory, I'm sorry. But whoever was in charge, like, made a really, really short speech. It was maybe about 5 minutes. And then they turned the soldiers over to us. They mentioned nothing about the non-graduates. Basically Michael, like, ran to me, grabbed me, and, well, didn't grab me, but, like, he found me, and he was like, we're getting the heck out of here. We're done. We're going. And I was like, okay, all right. So he grabbed one of his friends, and we like booked it to Popeyes. We had pretty much the whole day to spend together. It was like 7.5-ish hours, almost. No, it was almost 7 hours. It was about 6 hours. It was like 6 hours and some change. Okay. So we pretty much they can't be released outside of the base, so we just did on-base things. We literally went to Popeyes, and then we went to the PX, and we hung out at the PX like all day. And like all Michael wanted to do was eat. So he had like Popeyes and pretzels and ice cream and pizza, like everything. And he seemed to really enjoy his day out. Yeah. So it was really nice to be able to see him again. We did end up going like to hang out in the car away from people for a while because the PX was like really busy the whole day. We didn't bother going to like bowl or anything like that, and it was too cold to do anything outside. So we just kind of hung out in the car alone so that we could like talk to each other without other people around, because God, I really dislike other people. No offense to everyone else, but like I just don't like being around that many people for that long. Like I need some me time. So graduation day was a little bit different. I still got to the auditorium, and I'm gonna give you guys like a bunch of tips in next week's video, but like it's just gonna be too much to fit into this one. So I get to the auditorium for graduation day, which is the following day, and it was, like I said, it was similar, but definitely not the same. So the entire ceremony was probably about 45-ish minutes, and because Michael was a non-graduate, he wasn't released to me. Oh, by the way, he did do his Ruck March Family Day. He just did it at like 7 a.m. and Family Day started at 1. Family Day started at 1. So he did pass his Ruck March, and then his retest was the following Monday, and I'll talk about that later as well. Like I said, the ceremony was about 45 minutes, and then they turned the soldiers over to us. It was really busy in the auditorium that day. Well, like twice as many people as there were for Family Day. Like it was ridiculous. But Michael wasn't allowed to be released to me immediately because he had to go do some stuff. I don't know what they're doing. And I asked, but like, I still don't get it, and I don't want to like say the wrong thing, so I'm sorry. So after a while, Michael had called me to like go pick him and his friend up. So I did that. Dropped his friend off at his wife's hotel. Oh yeah, they were allowed to go off base for graduation day. And then I took Michael back to my hotel, and we kind of just hung out and relaxed, watched some YouTube videos, because that's just what we do. We ended up going to a Korean food place called Bulgogi House. I highly recommend it if you're ever in Fort Leonard Wood. It's really good. The only thing I wish is I wish I'd gotten something spicy, because I love spicy food, but I just didn't for some reason. I don't know. And then we went to Walmart just to pick up some extra stuff. So all in all, graduation day felt a lot shorter. Like there was not a lot of time, and it was about maybe an hour less time than I had the day before, but it felt way shorter than that. It was ridiculous. They still had to be returned at, I think it was 7:50. Yeah, 7:50. So it just felt like I had no time. It was a huge like rush. We tried to get everything done. We tried to eat. We had to like rush to do everything, it felt like. But all in all, it was a pretty positive experience. I'm gonna give you guys some tips, because Fort Leonard Wood makes me feel some things. I have some opinions. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this made sense. Yeah, so stay noble, and I'll see you next time.